Newspaper publication. Major headline example. 1. The New York Times. Congress stumbles on stopgap spending bill, heightening risk of government shutdown. 2. The Wall Street Journal. Federal Reserve signals steady interest rates, citing easing inflationary pressures. 3. The Washington Post. Secretary of State travels to Middle East for urgent ceasefire negotiations. 4. USA Today. Severe weather system bears down on the Midwest, threatening widespread power outages. 5. Los Angeles Times. LA mayor declares state of emergency over persistent housing crisis. 6. Chicago Tribune. New city ordinance targets violent crime hotspots after spike in weekend shootings. 7. The Boston Globe. Massachusetts hospitals grapple with flu surge. Capacity reaches critical levels. 8. New York Post. Exclusive. Whistleblower alleges massive misconduct in City Hall contract bidding. 9. San Francisco Chronicle. Tech industry layoffs continue unabated as companies prioritize AI investment. 10. The Denver Post. Colorado lawmakers debate major revisions to state water rights in historic session. 11. The Miami Herald. New report shows Florida insurance market instability worsening after active hurricane season. 12. The Philadelphia Inquirer. Eagles prepare for critical divisional matchup with key players sidelined by injury. 13. Dallas Morning News. Texas border apprehensions hit all-time high. Governor calls for federal intervention. 14. Newsday, Long Island. Local school districts vote to increase security budgets following recent national incidents. 15. Star Tribune, Minneapolis. Downtown revitalization project moves forward despite cost overruns. 16. The Seattle Times. Boeing shares dip amid further delays to key aircraft delivery schedules. 17. The Arizona Republic. Phoenix suburbs face stricter new water usage limits as drought conditions intensify. 18. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Georgia special election heads to recount amid tightly contested results. 19. St. Louis Post-Dispatch. Missouri AG files suit over major opioid manufacturer over marketing practices. 20. The Oregonian, Portland. City Council approves controversial tax measure to fund homeless services. 21. San Diego Union Tribune. U.S. Navy conducts major training exercise off California coast. 22. Houston Chronicle. Energy sector leaders convene in Houston to discuss global oil market volatility. 23. Tampa Bay Times. Gulf Coast residents warned of potential red tide resurgence. 24. San Jose Mercury News. Silicon Valley startup valued at $10 billion after latest funding round. 25. The Detroit News. Big three automakers negotiate transition to electric vehicle production with union. 26. Cleveland Plain Dealer. Ohio unemployment rate falls to lowest level in 2 decades. 27. Charlotte Observer. North Carolina legislature proposes major changes to state voting laws. 28. Baltimore Sun. Baltimore police launched new initiative targeting repeat offenders. 29. Indianapolis Star. Indiana governor announces ambitious infrastructure plan funded by toll revenue. 30. Kansas City Star. Chiefs clinch playoff spot with dominant performance against the Raiders. 31. Richmond Times-Dispatch. Virginia Assembly deadlocks on key budget bills. Special session likely. 32. Buffalo News. Massive snowfall cripples travel across western New York. State aid requested. 33. Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. Wisconsin voters prepare for crucial Supreme Court race next spring. 34. Des Moines Register. Iowa corn and soybean farmers face record-low commodity prices. 35. The Oklahoman. Local officials investigate cause of industrial fire that shuttered major highway. 36. Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. Steel industry leaders meet to discuss impact of tariffs on global competition. 37. Sacramento Bee. California legislators pass landmark climate change mitigation bill. 38. Providence Journal. Rhode Island's tourism sector exceeds pre-pandemic revenue forecasts. 39. Albuquerque Journal. New Mexico governor sign bill increasing state minimum wage. 40. Hartford Courant. Connecticut businesses express concern over rising energy costs. 41. Reno Gazette-Journal. Nevada approves new mega warehouse project. Critics cite environmental concerns. 42. Courier-Journal, Louisville. Kentucky Derby Museum announces major expansion and renovation plans. 43. The Salt Lake Tribune. Utah technology sector leads the nation in job growth for Q3. 44. Anchorage Daily News. Alaskan oil drilling controversy reignites amid federal land lease auction. 45. Honolulu Star Advertiser. Hawaii tourism officials address overcrowding concerns in popular destinations. 46. Burlington Free Press. Vermont senator proposes bill to regulate AI development. 47. Charleston Post and Courier. South Carolina lawmakers debate funding for coastal resilience projects. 48. Rochester Democrat and Chronicle. Local biotech firm receives FDA approval for new cancer treatment drug. 49. Fargo Forum. North Dakota agrees to new deal with neighboring states on water rights. 50. The Virginian pilot Norfolk. Naval Station Norfolk prepares for deployment of new carrier strike group.